I did this story and the rules that I have for myself, rules to live by, and how important it is to have rules for yourself. In fact, one of my elite programs, the Well That Never Runs Dry program, we took it one step further and we talked about disciplining yourself and having not only rules for yourself, but consequences for those rules. This is important. So you're giving yourself responsibility. What I want to talk about in this video is I'm going to give you my 12 rules. And then I want to encourage you to create your own rules. Now, one important thing to understand is that if you don't have rules for yourself, someone else will have rules for you, and you will have to obey those rules. So you must govern yourself or be governed by others. So the very first rule for me is no social media at all before Pomodoro are done. If you don't know what I'm talking about as far as Pomodoro, you can check out this video on how I plan my week. By the way, if you go to the main channel page, if you click the little search icon there, it looks like a magnifying glass, you can go in there and you can search for, I have thousands of videos, so you can search for any topic. So no social media at all before Pomodoro are done. I use the Pomodoro system in order to work. You'll hear more about that in these rules. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically you set a timer for 25 minutes, you work, focus on one task, no distractions, and then you take a 5-minute break afterwards. So I break up my day into a number of Pomodoro. Those are my units of work, if that makes sense to you. So essentially, I can't look at social media until all that work is done for the day, whatever I plan. Rule number 2, complete 10 Pomodoro of work each day. And then I've got a sub rule A here, which is except for Wednesday, which is my coaching day, because I do coaching calls all day on Wednesday. So it's not realistic for me to do that. But every day besides that, like there's a Pomodoro counter going right now, I'm working on Pomodoro and I get 10 done every day. It's not a huge amount of work. It's only 5 hours worth of work. But hey, when you're financially free, you don't have to work 10 hours, 8 hours a day if you don't want to. In fact, I don't have to work any hours if I don't want to, but I like to do this and I like to grow my business and it's fun. So the next one is number 3 is complete 2 Pomodoro of week each weekend day. So I implement this one because I want to get some stuff done on the weekend. I want to catch up with emails, want to make sure that I do make some progress. And it's so easy to do 2 Pomodoro in a weekend. You don't even feel it. So it makes me feel good about myself. The fourth one is total Pomodoro each week is 44. This one is sort of kind of a catch-all to say that whatever happens, we need to get 44 done because sometimes it may be impossible during a work week to get everything done because there's doctor's appointments or stuff like that. Number 5 is stand at the desk for at least 4 Pomodoro each day. I got a standing desk. I stopped doing the standing because I got lazy. So I said, hey, let's make a rule for it. I got to do 4 Pomodoro standing each day. I've been doing that. That's awesome. Number 6, during Pomodoro breaks, read or do exercises. So I've got books here. I'll read a book during my break because otherwise what happens is you start looking at social media, start doing other stuff. No, exercise or read. That's what I found works for me. Next one, do not open email until Pomodoro are done each day. Now, the exception for that is sometimes I have Pomodoro set up to actually process my emails, but I'm not looking at my inbox. I'm not looking at emails during the day. That's a huge distraction. It will destroy your day. Now, before I get into the rest of these, I talked about financial independence. I want to make sure that if you're trying to become financially free, like me, to be able to do what you want with your time, to run your own business, to have income coming in while you're sleeping and do all that kind of stuff. I created an opportunity for you. Just book a free call, click the link down below, and you can jump on a call with either me or one of my team members, and we will help you chart out your financial future. Become financially free in the next 5 to 10 years instead of 40 years like most people wait. Now, the next thing here is we're gonna fast until 5 p.m. every day. I eat 1 meal a day, exception once per week. And then I have a sub rule here is eat at least 150 grams of protein each day. That helps me keep me on track. I used to just do OMAD strictly, but being able to do once per week, go out, eat breakfast, something, or do brunch or something, not doing that actually hurt my life a lot in the past. So this is something that I implemented and I think that's pretty cool. But fasting until 5 o'clock every day, now it's a hard and fast rule. It makes it really simple. And again, now I'm not getting into the details of the weight loss and that stuff, but I have a ton of videos on OMAD. If you want to search on my channel, you can find them. Next one, number 9, wake up each morning at 5:45 a.m. That's my wake up time. I wake up every day, at least every weekday at that time. It doesn't matter how tired I am, boom, I'm getting up. Number 10, only check social media, YouTube comments once per day. This is a tough one, but it's unnecessary. I don't need to be in there. I don't need to see how many people like my Instagram post. I don't need to see how many people comment on my YouTube channel. Once per day, I can go in and do that and it's an indulgence. You could say it's part of the business. It is, but if I don't do this rule, I'll be checking it every 5 minutes, which is not good. Number 11, run every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I started running again. I didn't put any specifics into there, but that's enough for it. And then number 12, lift every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And they said to do the workouts in my Strong app. So they have to be structured workouts. So those are my 12 rules. What are your rules? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what your rules are. If you don't have rules for yourself, you're basically probably not being super productive. I can almost guarantee that. Now, if you want to learn about 2 rules that every man should live by, watch the following video next. I did this video on 2 rules every man should live by. I think you're going to find that to be extremely valuable.